absolutely shambolic, broken, disappointed. Am I surprised? No, because I've seen this since Graham Potter days. I've seen this since Todd Bowley has taken over. But am I surprised? Absolutely not. But shambolic, disappointing. I don't even want to rant much because I've lost my voice on this team in the last 2 years. But what has happened today is absolutely shambolic. I've done all the details before coming to the video. I've again got and saw the highlights. I've again commented a lot of things. Big up to Sportsway people. If you're in the chat, please go and subscribe to Anurag Bhai's channel. And humiliated by Newcastle Sheba, I'm really sad. Bro, I'm absolutely broken. And today, I'm going to say some really tough words for some players, really tough words for the manager because Pudin Bhai, I've lost it, Bhai. I've lost it. But in not in terms of where I've lost it and I'm going to come and say bad things or say things which I don't know. I know things and I will say things which I've been saying for some time now. And people need to have a hard talk with themselves where we are going. Today, we had all the right momentum. We had the right way to go. We were coming on a really good display against Tottenham and Manchester City. And we go on and get embarrassed. I was sitting in the halftime and thinking we came back from 1-1. Chelsea have changed. We were 1-0 down. We came back to 1-1. And I thought Chelsea have changed. We are a team that fights. And in the second half, we embarrassed the fans. We embarrassed the club. Heads down. Nobody even tried. Everybody making schoolboy errors. Cucurella awful today. That absolutely horrific today. And I love Cuckoo. I want to give him the time and the patience, but he was horrific today. Badiashile awful. Thiago Silva made an absolutely awful error, which I don't expect from him. And I love Thiago Silva. The manager made some really wrong choices today. And again, where is the fight in this team? Where is the passion in this team? And I love Reece James. And I will again say on the stream, Reece James is world class. But he has to act like that. What did he do there? But even then, we were not coming back. But you were the captain of the team. You should have stayed. You took an unnecessary yellow card. Now you have got another yellow card. You're out for the game against Brighton. We need to win it. What the heck were you thinking, Reece? What the heck were you thinking, man? I never come on my stream and shout because I don't want to shout. I don't like it. But this team has made me frustrated. I might not have a voice tomorrow, but today I'm going to get it out because some of these players need to awaken for the club they are playing. Yes, I'm not expecting a top 5 finish, but what I expect is fight, passion, desire, and today there was none of that. There was none of that today, and we were playing a second string Newcastle side. They had a lot of injuries and they outplayed us. We should have beaten them today. They were not even good. Newcastle were not even good today. But Chelsea, we keep on making everyone look good. Everyone look good. No disrespect to Chelsea, but आज एग्रीमेंट का वीडियो देखने में big up Manchester City fan, but I don't even care because for me, bro, I don't even want to shout to come here. I'm sad. I'm disappointed, bro. I want to come here celebrating winning Premier League trophies and happy. If we want to win matches, we might have to go to championship right now because that's the level of football we are playing sometimes. Since last 7 days, I'm admitted in hospital, watching from hospital bed. Thought something will. Oh my god. Like Pudin bro, really wishing you the best, bro. I will contact you on Instagram, bro. I did not know that. Please take care, Pudin bro. See, football is important, but don't let it spoil you, bro. Please, bro, get fine. Wishing you all the best, my brother. After such a beautiful performance against Spurs and City, it was pathetic, but us by us. Like, but bro, your one is still different. Like, you are still at the top of the table. You still have rare bad displays. You won La Liga last season. We are coming after finishing 12th. And we are continuing putting in horrific performances, bro. Like, this is unacceptable, brother. Anurag bhai, this is unacceptable. And now, going on to the topic I have to discuss today, each and every topic, because I'm going to give everything to some of the topics we have to do today, because I've lost it with some of the players. First of all, today was just shambolic. It was schoolboy errors. Newcastle did not even need to try to beat us. We gave them the win. We say in Hindi, that Parosdi, we have literally given them the win today. They did not need to do nothing, Newcastle. It was one of the most easiest games they had whole season. And we were coming off, getting a point against treble winners. Thank you, Sports Week brother, so much, bro, for the super chat, bro. Not needed here, but thank you so much, Anurag bhai. And it was a shambolic display. It was an absolutely shambolic display by all of them. Reece James was very good today. Very good today, Reece James. And then he lost his head. Cucurella, I'll have words with him on the stream because he is again showing his colors. Reece James making an awful red card decision. And then Thiago Silva, I didn't expect this. But we should not get away from badiashile today. Badiashile was bad. Cucurella was bad. Enzo was not really good today. Conor Gallagher, I love him, but Conor Gallagher today showed a bit of problem in a team, that is creativity, because we don't have creativity in Conor Gallagher. It's all well and good for the big games, but when it comes to team, you have to break down. It's all Palmer and Sterling or nothing. We have no creativity for this game. Schoolboy errors from the team today. Schoolboy errors. And along with that, there's no creativity in this team. No creativity in this team. Not only, bro, I'm also watching cities. Bro, you're still at a good level, bro. Like, that's still a very good display. We got pampered by a Newcastle B team who did not even need to try today. They were that bad. Newcastle did not play well, but we were horrific today. Coming on, first of all, to the topic, that is badiashile with a horrific second half. If people go and watch the first goal, Cucurella made an error because he's absolutely awful when it comes to offside trap. But badiashile lost his marker. Badiashile and Silva have no understanding, and that was a horrific error from badiashile. In the second half, from the goal Lascelles scored, what is badiashile doing? Why is he not marking Lascelles? Why is badiashile not onto his man? And then Gordon, we all know, is right-footed. Why are you letting Gordon cut on his right? Allow Gordon to hit from his left. Why are you allowing Gordon to come to his right? Why? Like, this is basic. You know Gordon is a right-footed player. Why are you letting him cut on his right? We all know, a kid knows that Gordon is right-footed, and you are letting him turn you around. I love badiashile, and he's a fantastic centre-back, and it only shows that he's rusty right now. Badiashile is coming back after a very long injury, and he's rusty, but he was absolutely horrific in the second half. That should not go away. He was absolutely horrific. And big up to Gaurav, brother bhai. I just came because I know you will be live, and I also said, absolutely, bro. Like, today is just about rant and also talking a bit serious, because today, bro, is again a concern which I've had since the Brentford game, but it's been rubbed under the carpet. But now it's time to discuss it so it doesn't get bigger. And Thiago Silva, I love Thiago Silva, but he has been making these errors a lot of this season. Not today. He made an error against West Ham United. He made an error against Nottingham Forest. But because they weren't that direct, nobody remembered it. He had a bad game against West Ham, bad game against Forest, and today Silva made a very poor error. Before I say something, I love Thiago Silva. I love Thiago Silva. He's everything to me, a legend and such a good defender. But today and in some matches this season, Thiago Silva has made schoolboy errors, absolute schoolboy errors, and today was one of them. That is a very bad mistake from a player of his caliber, from a player of his experience. But it also shows the team has no cohesion right now. Silva, Disasi don't look good together. Silva, badiashile did not look good today along with them. Colville is not having a very good season so far. Cucurella again showed his true colors today. And Reece James is not always fit. And that's the way it always goes. Today's scoreline is best for 2000 all over again. But bro, that was a different time. The players wanted the manager out. That was a very different time, my brother. And big up, Dylan, thank you for the chuppa set, brother. It really means a lot, bro. So embarrassed, ruined my weekend. Thanks, Chelsea. Bro, it's ruined everyone's weekend, man. Like, I'm absolutely broken, man, because I've been working like till 3 night every time creating content for you. And Chelsea's everything for me in my life, along with my family. It's everything to me, and it's breaking me. It's not about wins or loss, Dhiren bhai, Puleen bhai, Anurag bhai, Manchester City fan, Gaurav bhai, and everyone in the chat. It's not about wins and losses. It's about the way you are playing. Today, the way they have put their heads down, the shambolic display they put, they embarrass the fans, they embarrass the club today. If you are wearing a Chelsea shirt, you fight till the end. You show the passion. Today, it looked like the players did not have nothing to do with it. They went there, they gave up like they've been doing for the whole season, like they've been doing for the last 2 years. The players went there and they absolutely gave up. And that's been a story for a long, long time. And man, Cucurella and Sanchez and what Yugo does at DMF. And Poch is pathetic in substitution. He has always been very bad in substitution. You don't have to rant. Just discuss. Bro, I'm trying to discuss, bro. But the loss is horrific, Anurag bhai. The loss is absolutely horrific, bhai. And coming on to Marc Cucurella today, and he was awful. He was awful today. See, I will always have time for Marc Cucurella. I always will have time for Marc Cucurella. I was really happy he fought his way into the team. I was really happy Marc Cucurella came back into the Chelsea, won the heart of the fans again, because you should never boo a player. And for the fans that booed their own player, Cucurella last season was not good. So I was happy for him. But on this channel, if you follow this channel for the last 2 years, I've always said Cucurella has always been a good defensive player, but offensively, he doesn't offer a lot, and that's been a reality. Offensively, Marc Cucurella doesn't offer anything to us, and that's been a problem for Marc Cucurella always. Yesterday, he was defensively horrific. He did not play the offside trap, which is a basic for a left back. That was a basic mistake. But one thing I'm very angry with Marc Cucurella is offensively, he doesn't bring a lot to us. This is why I was worried when they let Luis Hall go. But I was of the opinion that if Luis Hall doesn't want to stay, then we can't do anything. Because Luis Hall attackingly used to be a better player. Luis Hall used to make some very good runs into the box. Marc Cucurella doesn't do anything offensively. At least with Ben Chilwell, who might not be at his best and he's injured right now, Ben Chilwell brings you some threat. Marc Cucurella doesn't have a good crossing. He doesn't have good dribbling. He doesn't have a good shooting ability into the box. Then what is he bringing into the table? He's not one of the best defensive left back in the league. What is he bringing to us, man? I love Marc Cucurella. He's a very good backup option, but he's not a starter. But right now, Ben Chilwell is struggling with injuries. Colville is a defensive left back, and we have literally no option. This was my worry when we were letting Luis Hall go. I was of the opinion that Luis Hall should have been kept, and either Cucurella should have gone, or I was not thinking that manager is going to play Colville as left back, because that was a wrong decision. We needed some offensive player, and once Chilwell got injured, we have no offense. And one player we have got who has played left back at Burnley, Ian Martzane, the manager just doesn't prefer him. I don't know why. I don't know what Poch's problem is with Ian Martzane, but Poch doesn't like Ian Martzane. I really don't know why. What is the problem? Is Ian Martzane not training well? What the heck is the problem? But Ian Martzane should be given chances. Ian Martzane is attackingly a better left back than Cucurella, and Ian Martzane will provide a better attacking contribution than Cucurella. But the manager doesn't want to give the boy any chance, any patience. And with Marc Cucurella, I'm happy he's come back into the team. He has shown everyone, but again, offensively, he doesn't offer us a lot. I've been saying this for a long time. Has a backup option, Marc Cucurella is good. But has a starter of the team, which wants to attack and play some good progressive football, he's not it. Marc Cucurella has always been a player for me that is really good in the back three. He's a good left centre back, but he's not a left back. He's not attacking left back. And Ian Martzane should be for me coming back into the side. And this is not me being reactionary. I've been saying it for a long time. People have watched this channel. I've always said Cucurella attackingly doesn't offer us a lot. And I've been saying this for a long time, people. Please, people watching, we all are broken. But if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Your all support will mean a lot to me. Ian Martzane is not getting a chance. It makes me mad. See him on the bench. And it makes me mad too, bro. Like, the boy was really good in the preseason. He was really good at Burnley. And we've not let him go to Burnley. And now the manager doesn't really prefer him, given the chances. I don't know why, whether he does not train well or whatever, but the manager just doesn't give the boy any chance, and that really makes me furious and angry, because this boy has all the talent, he has all the ability, but the manager doesn't want to give him any chance, bro, and it really gets my head boiling, but that's the way it really goes. And Newcastle defense was good. They have defeated PSG and Arsenal, and I knew Chelsea could struggle, but this result was shame. It's also about the way we played, bro. Like, Newcastle were not really good today, bro. Like, being very honest, we gave them the goals away. They were defensively giving us spaces, but Conor Gallagher into the box was not doing good. Palmer had a very bad display today. So I think it was not Newcastle being good today, bro. We were really bad today. Chelsea has to sort out the score. Quantity doesn't matter. Quality matters. And bro, we have tried to do that. But the problem is the manager is not playing some of the players like Ian Martzane. And everybody on this channel knows that Pochettino is my choice. I wanted him as a manager. But Poch has to do better, man. Like, Poch is a much better manager than what he's doing right now. And Poch needs to trust Ian Martzane. And right now, it's not going good, guys. It's been another poor display. And see, this is not me hating on Marc Cucurella. I really like Marc Cucurella. I want the best for Marc Cucurella. But I'm just saying the reality which I wanted to say for a long time, that at this level, in terms of attackingly, he's just not good enough. And that is something we all need to agree and understand, people. And now, coming on to the next one, that is Conor Gallagher. And see, I was not waiting for a bad performance. I've always said that we need to keep Conor Gallagher this season. I really like Conor Gallagher. He has still been our best midfielder this season, because Caicedo and Enzo have not really had a good season so far. But Conor Gallagher for me is a player which is made for the big games, where you need an extra body. He presses really well. He helps you in transition. He gives us everything on the pitch. And you need this sort of player to play against the big sides. So Conor is still a really important player. But when you play the likes of Brentford, Nottingham Forest, you play a deep team like Newcastle, you need a player that has a creativity. And if Cole Palmer is having an off day or is getting marked in the game, we don't have any creativity. We don't have even 1 ounce of creativity. And that is the problem for the team. Because Conor Gallagher, when he gets into the box, is not creative. Conor Gallagher, when he gets near to the box, the boy is just not creative, man. His shooting is not really good. Today he had the opportunity from his left foot, man. You have to do better, man. You really should be doing better from that position, Conor. And you see with so many games, Conor is doing really well defensively. He's pressing well, but when it comes to creativity, he's not doing well. And that has been the problem with Conor Gallagher for a long, long time. And that's the way he's been going for Conor Gallagher. All well and good. He's a really nice player. He's giving his everything, but creatively, that's been his issue. And that is something he has to improve. Or the manager has to change something into the team, because creatively, once Cole Palmer is not having a good game, we have no creativity in the team. We have no creativity bar Reece James and Palmer, and now Reece is suspended for the Brighton game. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because again, I will say, I love Conor Gallagher. Conor has all the talent in the world, and Conor still is a very young player. But when it comes to creativity, he hasn't got the talent. We all know that. Creativity is something he has not shown at Crystal Palace. He has not shown at West Brom. He's a really good midfielder. He's a very good box-to-box midfielder. He presses really well. He gets back really well. And he has an age to really learn the creativity. But right now, he's not creative enough. So I think he has to improve the aspect in his game. And the manager has to also think of combinations. Whether he brings back Nkunku for Jackson. Whether he brings Nkunku back even for Enzo, which is not going to happen. Whether he brings back Nkunku for Gallagher. But when we are playing Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, United, you can play Conor Gallagher. But when you are playing Newcastle, you are playing Brentford, you are playing Nottingham Forest, you are playing Aston Villa, you need creativity. And Conor Gallagher doesn't bring you any creativity. And for Chelsea, it's all Cole Palmer and Reece James are bust. And that was a problem today. Cole Palmer was awful today. Reece James got red carded and was not having he was having a fine game, but not absolute best. And once there was no creativity on the pitch, we were doing nothing. Like Raheem Sterling free kick came out of syllabus, but we were attackingly not good today. And we need to be honest with ourselves. We were really not good today. And it was a lucky free kick by Raheem Sterling. It was a fantastic goal, and that got us away. We were not really good today. And that is a bit of a problem we have to really solve now for us. And I don't know what happened after 1-1. I think, bro, to be really honest, the boys lost their head and the concentration was lost here. The guys have lost their concentration a lot of times. We saw against Brentford, we saw against Forest, we saw against Villa, we saw against West Ham. The team has always a habit of having 10 minutes where they absolutely lose their concentration. It happened today and we lost it. Barca, Chelsea, both of them are same. No creativity at all. But bro, like they still have better players on paper. João Felix is there. You still have a player Lewandowski. You still have so many quality players like João Cancelo from the full back. You have Balde. Chelsea right now have nothing in creativity, and we need Nkunku back very soon. And I don't know rush Nkunku, but Nkunku is really important for us right now if we want to progress the season. And that brings me to Reece James. Everybody on this channel knows how highly I rate Reece James, and he's a world-class player and he's a world-class talent. I love Reece James. He means everything to me. Reece James for me is still one of the most talented players around the world. He has all the ability in his locker. He's such a nice player. He has a crossing, he has a defending, he has a physicality, he has aggression. But as a leader, you need to do better. You have not been fit for the whole season. The team needs you badly right now. First of all, you kick the ball away and get an unnecessary yellow card. Absolutely pathetic. And then there was no need for that pull on Gordon. Let him go. You still have a lot to cover. And Reece James shows his frustration. I'm not saying if Reece James stays, we come back to 3-3. But there's always a chance. You are the captain of the team, man. You are the captain of the team. You should be doing better, Reece James. I love Reece James. I love you, brother. But you should be doing better, man. You're the leader of the dressing room. You have been part of the Champions League victory. You have been playing regularly for the next 3-4 years at Chelsea now. So what's really gone on, my brother? What did you do there, man? The team needed you there, and he just threw it all away. Very poor from Reece James, and now he misses the game against Brighton. A must-win game. All the pressure on the manager now. All the pressure on the team. And when you need a captain, he goes in and gets here a very poor yellow card and gets sent off. Really poor by Reece James. Colwill, Thiago, badiashile, Disasi for now. I think it will be Gusto. I think it has to be Gusto, Thiago Silva, badiashile and Levy Colwill for the game against Brighton. But let's be honest, badiashile was also really poor today. We should not really get away from that. There was no need for Reece James to do the tackle. It's not just that. Why are you throwing the ball away? Why are you getting unnecessary yellow card? I think it was just all frustration, but to be really honest now, you've got Gossett suspended. The team is already struggling. It needs the captain, and he's gone there and embarrassed himself in the club. I love Reece. Reece means everything to me, but Reece did not do right today. He should have shown leadership, but Nothing. I don't have much to say. I love Reese, but he's really disappointed me today. And now coming on to the manager, and he has to do better. See, I'm not going to be biased on Poch. Yes, Pochettino was my first choice for Chelsea. I've been telling everyone for a very long time that when anybody asks me which manager you want for Chelsea after Potter was sacked, I said Pochettino. I said not Nagelsmann, not Enrique, Pochettino, because he's very good with the young players. Our expectation right now are at absolute down. So he was the right manager what he did at Tottenham, and I still believe that. I can still see the progress, and you can't blame the manager for the error Thiago Silva has made, for the awful display by badiashile. But to be really honest, he can do better substitutions. This has been a problem for Pochettino. The way he's treating Ian Martin is absolutely horrific. I want to give Poch all the time. I'm seeing the football we are trying to play. 4-4 draw against City, 1-4 victory against Tottenham, 2-2 draw against Arsenal. So the manager is really showing progress, and nobody is putting a lot of pressure on him. Nobody's saying finish top 5, finish top 4. We know we are an under 23 side, but we just expect the bare minimum. We just expect the bare minimum, that is getting the decisions right, substitute right, and the manager is just getting it wrong. Big up, sir, and the coach is good for small clubs. He loaned 3 players. I absolutely agree with you in that terms, but right now, what are we? Like, we need to be honest. What are Chelsea right now? Are we at the level of Manchester City? Are we at the level of Arsenal? Are we at the level of Liverpool? I don't think so. We are a big club, but in terms of the players we have got, we are a small club now. We are an under 23 team that needs nourishment, that needs growth, that needs a lot of development, a lot of milk to grow. And right now, our team is really young. See, I love Chelsea, and I will love Chelsea to my life. But let's be honest, this is not the Chelsea we used to know. This is a young Chelsea side which plays attractive football, which is not the bullies we used to know. And I think this is a very young side. This is not a really strong Chelsea. And this is why I still believe Poch is the best manager to manage them. These are 20 to 23-year-old kids who need pat on the shoulder, a bit of backing. And this is why Poch is a really good manager for them. But Poch needs to do better. He needs to make substitutions better. He needs to back Ian Martin. These are some things which I think Poch can do better, but he's not really doing it really good right now. And coming on to the next one, guys, and this was a reality check for Chelsea. I think it was not a reality check, bro, because we have got a lot of time this season. It's just, bro, we are all broken because we all thought we were on the right track. We are going to win 2-3 matches now, and it's all come down cracking upon us. How can a coach change winning team against better team? Fake coach. I understand your anger, sir. I absolutely understand. But I think we need to give a bit of time because sacking culture is not going to help us right now. Let's be brutally honest, there are not even many top managers right now in the market. Let's say we get rid of Pochettino. Who do we bring in? Like, who do we bring in if we let Pochettino go? The side is young. Nico Jackson is not at the top level striker. Palmer is still very young. Sterling is the best player we have got right now. Conor Gallagher creatively is not good enough. Reece James, to be really honest, in terms of like fitness is still an issue. You go to the left back, Cucurella not good enough. Colwell is not a left back. Chilwell is injured. And right now, if being very, very honest, we are not a really strong team. We are not a really, really good team right now. We have all the bunch of youngsters. We are a team that's made properly for Football Manager. A young team with a high potential. What Todd Bowley has done is played a Football Manager 2024, but he's played in real life. That's what Todd Bowley has done. He has played a Football Manager, all the wonder kids in one team, but it takes time for that to happen. All these players are young. They're all still not nourished. They need development. They need milk. They need time to grow. But I think there's so much pressure on them to become absolute men straight away that I think they're really folding under the pressure. These are young boys which have been put under in a very serious situation. This is why I wanted Chelsea to bring Nico Jackson slowly, sign a proper striker. But again, we did not do that. We had so many opportunities to sign many experienced players, but Chelsea just went against it. And big up to Ethan Bai, so good to see you, my brother. And Pope did a mistake. We didn't take the chance. Silva did the same mistake and they buried it. That's the difference, mentality, intent. Absolutely, bro. Like, they have much more experienced players and much more confident players. Like, Isak is a much more better striker right now than Jackson. You go on to Joelinton, who missed an easy chance and we gave him that goal away. But along with that, bro, like, you go to Conor Gallagher. When it comes to the box, Conor Gallagher has never been really good into the box. His creativity has not been there. He has had a really good season, but in terms of creativity, he's not there. All the pressure is on the shoulder of a young boy, Cole Palmer, and all the pressure is on Raheem Sterling. There are no other players stepping up right now, and Coco is injured. Gallagher creatively is not really good. Enzo Fernandez is not having a really good season. Reece James just went there and got a red card. Cucurella offensively has never been good at Chelsea. Chilwell is injured right now. Colwell is not an actual left back. So Ethan, bro, we just don't have the players right now. And easy win for Newcastle reserves. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. That was Newcastle reserves. There was no Callum Wilson, there was no Sven Botman, there was no Dan Burn, there was no Sean Longstaff, and they still absolutely gone there and destroyed us. And that's why it's embarrassing. We had a fully fit side, barring Cuckoo and Lavia. We had a fully fit side. That is the best Chelsea team on the paper, barring Cuckoo and Lavia. That's the best team we have got on paper right now. And it was Newcastle without Botman, without Burn, without Wilson, without Harvey Barnes on the bench, and they still went us and dominated. Millie, what a young talent. The boy just went there and destroyed Enzo Fernandez. I love Enzo Fernandez, but today, Miley outshone him. You go on to Livramento. Livramento was much better than you can even see Cucurella today. Livramento was really good today. Trippier, he played like a true leader, a true captain today. You go on to Jolinton, he was physically really good. Bruno Guimaraes was fine today. Issa really took his chance well. And Newcastle were just good and they did not have to do much. Like if Newcastle were playing a better side, they would have lost today. Newcastle were not that good today. It was just we were really poor today. We were absolutely horrific today. And that's the story of our season. We start well, we do well, and we lose our heads. We started well against Nottingham Forest, did not get the goal, and our heads went down. We started well against Brentford, did not score, and made a foolish error. Today, the score was 1-1. The match was going nicely. Badiashile sleeping on the post, and Lascelles make it 2-1. Then Thiago Silva goes there, makes a schoolboy error, and the whole game is finished after that. Really poor by the team, really disappointed, guys. But to be really honest, are we really surprised now? We have seen this since last season under Graham Potter. This is the Chelsea we have seen now. This is the Chelsea we are. I know we don't like it, but that's the Chelsea we are now, and I think we need to lower our standards because that's the reality we are. Please, people watching this, a humble request, will like the video, subscribe to the channel. Your all support means a lot to me. And overall, I'm broken today, guys. But to be really honest, from last season under Graham Potter, I've been used to it now. I think as Chelsea fans, we are used to losses now. We are used to bad performances now. This is a really different Chelsea, and I think we need to make ourselves more accustomed with the way we are going. However, lad, big up bro and absolutely congrats, my brother. Great display. I have a lot of respect for Newcastle. Big up to you and wish you the best, man. The atmosphere was fantastic. The team really played well. But bro, we were horrific, man. We were absolutely horrific, Jordy, bro. We were absolutely bad today. And coming out of Raheem Sterling, the only player who has been stepping along Cole Palmer. And today, he was the best Chelsea player for me on the pitch. He was really good today. That free kick, my God, wow. Like Raheem Sterling, wow. I was angry at Reece James because Reece James should have allowed Sterling to take the second free kick. I'm not saying he would have scored that, but as a captain, you need to let Raheem Sterling take that free kick. But let's go that away. But Raheem Sterling today really played well. So happy with Raheem Sterling. So much proud of Raheem Sterling, man. He has changed his career around. A lot of Chelsea fans did not used to like him. They were angry at his signing. But now all the Chelsea fans have started loving him. And Sterling has changed his Chelsea career around. He's playing really well. And I'm really happy right now for Raheem Sterling. I'm really, really happy for Raheem Sterling right now. And Nico Jackson, I think in terms of hold-up play, he did have a good game. I think again, Nicholas Jackson played well, but he's not clinical enough. Now, people will say to me, did he have any chances? He did have two opportunities, one with his left foot and one opportunity where Sterling gave him the volley and there was no reason to cut, man. Nico, you have to hit the volley first time, and that is a bit of reason where I think, to be really honest, we lack. Nico Jackson is a really good young player. He has all the ability to become a top player. He has all the ability to grow. But right now, he's not at the level of top strikers. That's the way Nico Jackson is right now. He's not at the level of top striker. Raheem Sterling gave him a very good volley. Lewandowski, Benzema, or you can say Haaland. Anyone striker in the world are putting that into the back of the net. Nico Jackson is still very young. He's still learning. And I think he should have been better there. But I don't have any problem. He's still a player that's learning. And that was the case with him today. He played well. He was good today. But he has to bury those opportunities. And now, coming on to Yugo Chukwu, I think he had a fine game. I'm not saying Yugo Chukwu is not good. He's a really good player. But I think still at the top level, he's just not ready. That's a bit of reality I want to say. I think the boy still has a lot of good attributes. He has a physicality. He has height. He has aerial strength. But I think overall, he still lacks a lot of stuff where I think he can do really better. I still believe he can get to a much more high level. And right now, I think he's not ready. I think loaning Andre Santos to Nottingham Forest, where the boy has not even got any chance to play, was a shambles by the board. Yugo Chukwu did not take any part in the preseason. Yugo Chukwu should have gone on loan, and Santos should have been here, or a Caceres should have been here. We made an error, but as it goes, and right now we need Lavia back now. I still really like Yugo Chukwu. He has all the talent, but right now he's not ready, people. And that brings me to what's next. We all know we are playing Brighton right now. They've got a victory today as well. So they are coming on a bit of form. They have a lot of injuries. but some of the players will be coming back from next week's fixture. And along with that, we've got Manchester United after that. With this defeat now, we have all the pressure in the world because we had good performance against Tottenham. We won the game, draw against Arsenal, we drew against Manchester City. But in the end, it's still 16 points from 13 games, 4 wins, 4 draws, 5 defeats. Now there's pressure upon us. We cannot go and lose to Brighton and we lose to Manchester United. We need to go and need to get maximum 6 points in this game now. And that's the pressure Poch has to go with. The players have to go with. We have had a good season so far in terms of calmness, enough patience, and Cuckoo will be back by Manchester United. Lavia will be back by Manchester United. No more excuses now. You have to go and get a run of victories now. Fair enough, we've had 13 matches. The manager has given players enough time to get accustomed, and Cuckoo is coming back in some time now. Now you have to go and get some victories. Because if we go, we lose to Brighton, we lose to United, I think it's going to be a problem for Poch. I will be calm. I will give Poch all the time in the world, but I think fans will lose it. And right now, if we lose the game against Brighton, we'll be pushed to the relegation zone near to it. We need to improve. And I think the negativity around the club, the relegation rumors that are coming around, I think the players need to go and get the victory to put all the negativity away. And Z Baba ne bhi bol diya Barca will be trophyless. I think fair enough, bro. I'll discuss on Barca later. And coming on to player rating now, people. And I still believe, Anurag bhai, people, please go subscribe to Sports Freak. And I will say you won't be trophyless. That's just my point. I think you will win the La Liga still, but we'll discuss it later. But people, now coming to the play rating, please, people who are watching, just a humble request, if you can like the video, man, it will really mean a lot to me. If you can like, subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. I'm broken by the defeat, but your support means a lot, and creating a Chelsea community will mean a lot to me, people. And now, coming on to the next one, people, and that is player ratings. And coming on to the first one, that is Robert Sanchez. And again, I don't think he had any bad game. His distribution was horrific, but I don't think he had a bad game. All the goals were not really his mistake. But I think overall, when you concede 4 goals and your distribution is as poor as Robert Sanchez today, I think you can't get more than 5. So Robert Sanchez for me has to be a 5. Please, people in the comment section, do let me know your player ratings, your opinion of the players today and the performance. Coming on to the next one now. Please like and subscribe, guys. It will really mean a lot. You can super chat as well. It will really mean a lot as well. And now, coming on to Reece James, and I think he had to be a 7 today. He really played well, but I've given him a 5 for the red card because he embarrassed himself. He embarrassed the club today. I love Reece James. He's my favorite Chelsea player right now, and a player I love and really get accustomed to. I really like Reece James, but today he let himself down, man. You should not have done that. The team needed you till the end. You were the captain. The team needs you for the Brighton game, and you go there and do the immaturity you did today. I love Reece, but for that immaturity he did, and in the end the team just absolutely faltered away. There's always a chance you can make it 3-2 and anything can happen, but Reece James just went there and threw all the game away, and this is why for me he has to be a 5, and that's me being very kind. And coming on to Thiago Silva, see, I love Thiago Silva, but I've always been saying this season it's been a fine season for Silva. He has not really been bad, but he's not really been good. I love Silva. To even be such good player at this level, at this age, really shows how good person he is, how good fitness he has. But to be really honest, he has had a lot of errors this season. From Nottingham Forest to West Ham, he has made some errors, and today was a very disappointing error. It can happen. I will give him the time and the patience, and I love Thiago Silva, man. If there's any player who can make that mistake and you know that will never happen again, that's Silva. But that was an absolutely childish mistake. That was a stupid mistake, and this is why I give him a 4. Do let me know your player ratings of Thiago Silva and the team, people. It will really, really mean a lot. And coming on to badiashile for me, people, has to also be a 4 today because, see, I was happy to see him back and I still wanted to play a lot of matches. He still looks rusty. He still needs to understand with his partner, Thiago Silva. They are playing together after a long time. But badiashile was really poor today. From the first goal where he lost his marker to the second and fourth goal where he let Gordon cut to his right, and the second goal where he lost Lascelles behind him. It was very poor by badiashile, and this is why for me he has to be a 4 today. Really disappointed by his performance. That brings me to Marc Cucurella, and again, people, I've been saying it for some time. I love Cucurella. Good to see him make a comeback into the team, but in terms of offensively, he has never been good enough. That's been the problem with Marc Cucurella. Offensively, he has never been good enough, and today again he was really, really poor. So within people, I will say it's a 4. Not a good display. Absolutely horrific today. Cucurella made a very poor mistake with the offside trap. And this is why for me he has to be a 4. Please, people, like, subscribe, and do let me know your player rating in the comment, people. Please, it will mean a lot. And that brings me to Yugo Chukwu. I think for a player that's really getting his first proper start, he did well today. He was fine, not really good, not really bad, but I just feel the boy is still not really ready to play at this level right now. He needs a bit of loan right now for me. And that brings me to Enzo Fernandez, and I think he had a good first half, but has the team faltered away in the second half. And again, Enzo needs to do better. See, he has all the talent in the world. He has all the ability in the world. But so far this season, we haven't seen that from Enzo. I love Enzo. I'm not a reactionary fan. I still believe in Enzo. And I have a lot of patience with Enzo. A lot of people are losing it. I'm not one of them. But I think Enzo needs to do better. Creativity-wise, I expect better from a player of his caliber, from his ability. And he was not really good today in terms of creativity today. Enzo started the game well. He had a very good first half. But in the second half, like the whole team, he faltered away. And that was really disappointing for Enzo Fernandez. So I will give him a 6. Please let me know your player rating in the comment, people. And coming on to Conor Gallagher, his worst display this season. He was horrific. Whether in terms of defensively, attackingly, he was really poor today. But what really made me more disappointed with Conor Gallagher today was attacking returns today. He was really poor today, people, attackingly. Because, see, that's a bit of doubt I've got in Conor Gallagher game. He's well and good for the big games. He's well and good when you need to play size where you have to counter. But he's not a really good fit when you have to play sides which are playing a bit deeper. He doesn't have the cutting pass. He doesn't have the creativity. And today, again, Conor Gallagher attackingly, he had the chance to score. Nick Pope made a mistake, and it should have been Chelsea getting a goal. But Conor Gallagher attackingly, creatively is not good enough right now. That has been his problem for some time now. And coming to the next one, that is Sterling, and he was best Chelsea player on the pitch by a mile. He was so good, man. Free kick, what a free kick, man. Wow. Like, he did not deserve to be on the losing side. That was a wonderful free kick. And he should have had another free kick, but James took it away from him for no reason. But it was a fantastic free kick by Raheem Sterling. Wow, man. That was beautiful. And even after that, he's still look our most threatening player. So happy with Raheem Sterling. He's really proving right now that he's leader in the team. He's proving a point to Gareth Southgate. So really happy for Raheem Sterling. And that brings me to Palmer. I love Palmer. And everyone is allowed a one bad display. And Palmer today had his worst performance in a Chelsea shirt. He has been such good for us. But today, Palmer was disappointing. He started the first 20-30 minutes well. But after that, Palmer was really poor. Please, people, do let me know your player rating and your opinion. Chat, people. And Nicholas Jackson, for me, has to be a 6. His hold-up play was good. He was still really doing fine today. He was making right runs. But again, he was not clinical. He had 2 chances today. One from his left foot. And one chance where it was a volley given to him by Raheem Sterling. And any proper striker, top striker I will say, will blast it into the back of the net. But I've always said on this channel for a long time that Jackson right now is not ready. He's still very young, and he showed that. He's again really played well today, but in terms of the clinicality, that's just the only something that he's struggling against, and that is something I think he can really improve in his game and do really better, people. That is just a bit of weakness in his game, and that is something I think he can really improve in his game, people. And Mudryk substitutes, to be really honest, they did not have much time on the pitch, so there's no point talking about the substitutes. And now, again, coming back onto the game and discussing the game. And please, people, just humble request, like the video, subscribe. It will really mean a lot, man. So now, coming on to the final opinion and final chat on the video. I've literally lost my voice, people, today because I've been sad. If I've ranted too much, I apologize. I'm not the person that rants a lot. I'm not that type of person. But today, the team broke my heart. The team broke everything, man. It's not about wins. It's not about losses. This club means everything to me. Whether we go down, whether we finish 12th, whether we finish first, it's everything to me. I love this club to bits. But I expect minimum a performance. I expect minimum a try for the shirt. Today, the players on the pitch in the second half, they embarrassed the shirt today. They absolutely let themselves down. They need to go and check themselves in the mirror today. They let the team down. They let the manager down. It was all shameful. From the captain, Reece James, embarrassing himself. I love Reece. But today, Reece embarrassed himself. Reece embarrassed the team. And today he showed right now he's not a good leader. We need to make someone else a captain because he's not fit also. This is not reactionary. I think we don't need to put that pressure. But to be really honest, we don't have anyone right now who can be the captain in the team. And Reece has to do better. He's still, for me, one of the best right back in the world. But he needs to play like that. He needs to be fit. And today he made a very poor mistake. You go on to Marc Cucurella, have been saying it for some time. Marc Cucurella is not at the level. I love Marc. Happy for him to come and make an impact. Happy for him to break into the side. But in terms of the left back, the other sides have got, he's not good enough. He's offensively been never good enough at Chelsea. Ben Chilwell, even if on his bad days, attackingly offers a lot more. Cucurella is a good backup option. He's a good defensive option. But attackingly, he doesn't offer you a lot. Badiashile, I feel for him. He's playing after a very long time. He looked rusty today. and made some very poor decisions in the first half and the second half. But I think now we need to be calm. The manager needs to give badiashile 2, 3, 4, 5 games together, and that's where his rhythm will come back. Thiago Silva, it's not the first time he's made a mistake this season. He made a mistake against Forest. It went under the carpet. He made a mistake against West Ham. It went under the carpet. I love Thiago Silva. For him to be really like one of the top centre back in a team at this age shows what a professional he is. I love him to bits. But today was a very poor error by a player I love to bits, man. That was a really disappointing error. But also error which shows the team is lacking concentration. We always have the period this season, whether against Brentford, where we had a good game, but for 10 minutes we lost our heads. You go on to the game against Aston Villa, you go on to the game against West Ham, where the game was in our control, but for 10 minutes, we lost it. That's been a problem in the season, and today again the team did that today. Palmer had an off day today, and if Palmer has an off day, we don't have any creativity. All is up to Sterling or nothing. Conor Gallagher, I love Conor Gallagher to bits, but Conor Gallagher has to improve the creativity, and the manager has a big decision to make that when Nkunku comes back, whether it drops Gallagher for games against sides who play low block, and then plays Gallagher against sides like City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, or it drops even Jackson. That depends on the manager, but I think we lack creativity. When we play the big sides like Liverpool, like City, we just have to find the spaces. This is where Gallagher is important to us because it provides the role of two players, pressing from the front, helping the defense at the back. But when it comes to playing low block, Gallagher doesn't have a goal, he doesn't have the assist, the creativity, and that is the problem. And today, to be really honest, Bar Sterling, each and every player should be ashamed and disappointed. With that, people, I end the video. I'm also a broken man. Your all support really means a lot. Please, people watching, please like, please subscribe. Your all support means a lot to me. Wishing you all the best. Yes, we've lost today, but nothing is over. Be calm with Pochettino. Be angry. You can be angry. You can doubt Pochettino. But guys, we need to stop this sacking culture. It's the thing that's taking Chelsea down. We need to give one manager time and patience. This is an under 23 team. Please be calm. Please give it time. You have to understand this is the under 23 side. No manager in the world is making this side do something really good right now. So we need to be calm, give them time, and hopefully we return back against Brighton. I'm still positive. I still believe we'll respond against Brighton. I'm still very confident we'll beat Manchester United. But right now, the players have to go back in the training ground, get a bashing at the hands of Pochettino, and they need to respond against Brighton. The best way to learn from this for these young players is to bounce back. The thing is, we are a young squad. We still a lot to learn. It happens. Go on the training ground, learn, and come back. With that, I end my video. Loss or win, up the Blues, up the mighty Blues, up the Chels. I love this photo base. Please like, please subscribe.